What is up, everybody? It's your boy Franky G from Tricon Digital. I got an idea, and we're going to see if you like it. Imagine you could prompt any LLM or talk to and fire off autonomous agents on the phone. That's what this video is all about. Like, comment, subscribe, do all those good things that you want to do because you think this is dope. So, all this LLM, this AI stuff, business, it's all fantastic. It's great. And all these things are, going to help people save time. That's the big deal. Save time, automate tasks. Maybe you as one human can do the output of 10 potentially. That's kind of the idea that we're getting sold on this AI. And that's kind of actually the way things are playing out. Granted, it takes a little time to learn how to do that. So, is that much amount of time worth the amount of time you save? That's the kind of thing that you low-key got to figure out. What if you could call an LLM agent and tell them things and they would do things? Right? Very simple, very basic. A lot of these things that we're starting to automate with AI, we could use AI agents to do. And then wouldn't it be so amazing if you could just call them on the phone, right? So like driving to work, 30 minutes, I could have a full-on conversation with an LLM, ChatGPT, whatever, and have it deploy agents and use things. Like I could call and be like, okay, let's go over, let's say I have a series of agents, one that does analysis, one that does content preparation, one that composes drafts for blogs or video scripts or whatever, and I'm on the phone and I'm like, okay, well, I was reading this article, whoop-de-woo, maybe find me, are there any news stories about Bluebidoo? And it's like, yo, there's like hella stories about Bluebidoo today, and here's these different points. Okay, well, let's make an analysis, whoop-de-woo, anything you could use LLM for. And then you could be like, well, let's make a piece of content, a blog post for tricondigital.com that talks about Bluebidoo and the benefits of Bluebidoo for the average small business owner. Jaime is our content writer. Have him write up a rough draft and send it over to me to email. I'm driving on the road, hit a traffic jam, get an email. It's from Jaime. Yo, this looks pretty good. I tell Jaime to send it over to Rayburn and have Rayburn post it to the website. And so you have multiple agents. You're communicating as a creative director, which is the role that AI puts us in, right? It puts us into editor, director kind of role, producer. And you do that all from your phone like you were talking to real people. So if you like that idea, let me know in the comment. It's pretty much just like prompting an agent already, AutoGPT, or prompting ChatGPT or any of these other LLMs, where you're just feeding it input and receiving output. It's very basic. But the tricky part is that you have to go from voice to transcription, to input to the LLM, to output text, to convert to audio, giving it a voice, and then sending that to wherever the voice call is. So there's that little chain in the process, which I don't think is that outrageous. And then any other little flares or tangents you go off if you need to communicate with other AI agents. And remember, you're communicating with one that's like the switchboard, the operator. Ooh, I like switchboard AI. That's pretty dope. You're talking to a switchboard. They're communicating with the agents, so they don't need a vocoder. They could. That would be cool. Be like, all right, get Rayburn on the phone. He's messing up. We're going to correct this. You could do the vocoder thing, but you don't need to. You need one. And so that's why I think this is very doable. The only hurdle that I don't know of readily offhand, because you could use like LangChain, Flowise, something like that, to do those other parts, I think, pretty easily. I mean, as easy as any of this is. But I think that having that voice, the where your call is feeding somewhere, that we need that. Where's your audio being recorded to and whatnot? And I think that it might be easier to use something like Discord voice channel and have a conversation with a Discord bot that's scraping the audio and feeding it to where it needs to go. In the same way that consumption of passive audio, like a podcast or music or something like that, to consume content while you're doing things with your hands or something else, the ability to not only be able to consume, but then also output while you're doing that. Think of this the fantasy version of the CEO who's real busy and he's on the treadmill having a business meeting, telling people what to do, get done. Because think, how much typing are we going to have to do? Like, goodness gracious. Like, what's your wampum, yo? Your words per minute. Like, I would crush some Mavis Beacon right now. You feel me? So I think that this typing is cool, but it's like, dang, man, like how much of this? So voice would be so much easier. And some people, there's voice plugins and stuff to where you can do it, but then you're still on your computer, and yeah, you can voice prompt GPT on your phone, but you gotta like press the button. I'm talking full on conversation, open line prompting, right? That, to me, that's the move. The time you save, the productivity. This is just what I think about. I could be on my way to work with all these ideas and all these things. I'm either jamming out to the music like hardcore, like, or I'm talking on the phone with people trying to make things happen, plays, plug in things, whoop-de-woo. When you talk to a person to do it, and I'm not bagging on people, but like you talk to them, they say, okay, then they turn around and they got to go do it. But then there's like all these other human things and all these other variables of life that could delay that, change that, or stop it. And I think that the LLM doesn't really have that. So the idea that I could have an idea for content for 4 or 5 different things, go to work, and 30 minutes later get to work and have all those things as usable content and posting type thing is fantastic, because in reality I have those things, we take them to work, and then I work, and then I'm not focused on that at all. And then when I get off, now I have tons of ideas about other stuff. I could have 2 full-on sessions. Like I could create all my content for the day for all these projects on those 2 car rides. Like that's crazy, yo. Like people would pay real money for that. I would. Like if it was working, you will get my ChatGPT money, you will get my Midjourney money. I just think that it's fantastic, and it could not even be content; it could be anything. You could be making schedules for the day that you're about to go into, like you lining up your meetings or your workflow or whatever. Like it's just crazy. Imagine you're going on a road trip and you're booking your hotels with your phone call. Like, come on, man. Like, hit me in the comments with all the other different use cases of dope things you could do with this idea if this product existed. What would be the difference in content that you in prompts and outputs you would expect and things you would want to do from these AI agents, from the what did I call it? Switchboard AI. Yeah, switchboard AI. Call it on the phone, prompt hella agents, get half your work done before you even get to work. That's the goal right here. That's what it is. If you like that, like, comment, subscribe, share this to someone who thinks it's dope. As a matter of fact, actually share this to someone who will build this, because I want this, and I don't have the wherewithal. I got my own projects. I would love to build this, but I'd much rather watch somebody else do it. And then maybe if you want to give me the API for free. Thanks for watching. It's first of many, hopefully. Peace. Tricon Digital. Check us out, tricondigital.com. I'm out. Franky G. Holla.